And we are live. Hello, everyone. Welcome to an Eclectic stream. Coming to you from a galaxy far, far away. You can be watching from anywhere. So now we'll go over to this window. Alright, hello, everybody. It's I, Alien Spaceship, and it has been a while since we've done one of these. So I'll be doing a couple different topics, but that we go through like we have done before. Be playing the game at first, like we usually would do, as we have people come in, and then we'll continue. Hello there. Good afternoon, Saw, and good afternoon, Richard. And we are talk about some things while we play the game, and we'll be getting into all these things. Okay. And now, here. All right, and here is the game. Okay. To adjust something right there. Let's see. Audio. Sound effects. There we go. Okay. Where's the beard? See, Amoki, I go through different cycles of having the beard, not having the beard. So we're going through one of the time periods where I don't have it. So that is where the beard went. It is like not in season at the moment. Okay. And oh, thank you, Doe. Okay, so here's the pirate game, and shout out to you, Moki, in chat. Oh yeah, Moki definitely will be glad to have. Whenever he comes, I'll be glad to have him with us. I mean, that would be pretty cool. Hello, Doe. Great to see you. All right. So now, okay. So in the game, what they're doing now is at nighttime. Well, not at nighttime, but anytime they have rain in the game now. We've only seen this a couple of times before. And let's see. Okay. And let's go this way. So I'll be talking about some things with nature and stuff like that. So yeah, here's the game part. Oh, hello, mermaid. Yeah, it's been a while since we've done these. So here is the ship that we usually would have. Yes, M is very cool at the game. He was able to turn himself into a chicken in the game. It was I didn't even realize I've seen people do that before, but I was never told exactly how it's done. But it has to do with potions, and he was able to pull it off. So I thought that was pretty cool. So shout out to all of you. Appreciate y'all here. Yeah. And the beard was just getting a little bit to. Oh, hey Carlos, great to see you. Thank you for the fortune cookie. Oh, okay, that's very cool. I thought it looked like I was on a trip. Yes. Yeah, and yeah, I like playing the game with him, and he he makes a great team, and he's good at the game too. He does well with his different quests in the game. Yeah, so it's good to see you, Carlos. All right. So right now in the game it is stormy. Yeah, thanks. It's So right now, what I'm doing is I'm going through the seas and just taking out some of these ships. They're good with different quests that people can do. Oh, nice! A member for 4 months. Awesome. A shout out to Carlos. Beard itchy? No, the beard isn't itchy. It's just I go through different cycles when I wear it. Sometimes I don't wear it, and I just was getting a little bit big. It wasn't itchy. Oh, that's cool, Mermaid. You'll definitely get a lot of people on there. I have not had a Twitch yet. Oh, a high five. Awesome. Thank you for the jewels, Carlos. I hope everybody's doing well. Yeah, I. There is something very cool that there is UFOs and different alien sightings that were seen by the various people at sea. Christopher Columbus saw them. I believe it was Saint Elmo's fire. They were these kind of fiery orb things coming out from the water. So it was kind of emphasizes, oh, a coin for 10 jewels. Oh, I appreciate the jewels very much, and the coin. Thank you. And yeah, and that's the thing. It's really cool how so many different people throughout time were seeing UFO stuff. So yeah, I don't know if we're always being shown the information uh, that they have. Like they're not going to show us everything that they do have right now, but because there has been alien files coming out, and although there hasn't been the a lot of things that people would like to see, I those things still happen because one thing that I believe is with that helps people understand the alien and UFO concepts is that people far beyond our time period that didn't have our modern technology were seeing flying things coming from the sky and the water. So there was something else around besides the, you know, seeing something that wasn't like a star or something. It was something kind of strange. Yeah. And of course, with the cryptids that the people in the pirate times saw, they like the kraken. It seems that those things are really probably real because there are giant squid underwater, and the oceans are not really discovered. There's so much that are undiscovered parts of the ocean, and I do believe that there's alien bases down there from, or something is going down there from what I've seen. There's firsthand accounts of people from all over the place that are seeing something happening. Oh, that's very cool, Mermaid. Yeah, definitely. And people feel free to share their stories about something they've experienced about this or whatever. And it's it's kind of like the lost city of Atlantis, right? There is this mythical city that existed somewhere, and it was documented by a couple of the different philosophers of the past, like Plato and those people, that there is something, an island or some sort of something like that was existing, and it either went underwater on purpose or unintentionally. Oh, the Noah's Ark. That is very cool. There's an incident with Noah's Ark. It's in Turkey, and it's yeah. I think I've seen a picture. It's like a giant crater where it was at one time. So yes, they believe that they found Noah's Ark as well. Which, as I said, and even in Egypt, there are under the Nile. There's chariots that were under there, underwater, because of the separating the seas, and then the chariots were swept away. So, yeah, uh, that is very cool. All right, we're going to do that. And these things are real from the biblical past, and they're able to find these archaeological uh, spectators. Oh, okay, Saw. Have a good time. Thank you for uh, calling for and telling us hello. All right. Yeah. So in Turkey, in the mountains, there was this big crater, and it's just like in the form of the Ark that was in existence. It was the Ark, Noah's Ark, and it was over there in Turkey, and it was pretty big. And there's different things under the ground also that seem to signify proof and evidence of it. That's what it was. So there's certainly signs of these things. Definitely. Yeah, that's definitely a lot of fun. What Saw Girl's about to do. Definitely. Oh, that's good, Mermaid. I will look forward to your uh, video when it comes out. All right, so taking out some of these ships is pretty cool. Ah, okay, Zero. Yeah, and yeah, that is the way they organize the game. Definitely, they seem to do that these days. The way they designed it, it's like the sky is the water, right? All right, so over here, going out and getting some more Navy ships. Let's go this way. Yeah, it's almost like the you know sailing on the sky. Yeah. All right, so this is the Monarch ship. It is a since I'm level 50, it's not really a big deal, but it's certainly at a time period it was one of the really bigger ships to try to take out, and it would take a lot of time. But I usually, with my skills, I was very good at taking them out. Okay, so now we have another Monarch here, and they definitely have lots of gold and jewels and stuff on these. I think that is a nightfish, nightfisher. No, no, it's a kingfish. Now it's quite foggy and misty. The Man o' War, yes. Some of these ships have an ability where you could go on them, and usually with a crew, it's better and do a raid. Oh, it looks like they're sending some fireballs that might. Yep. I saw that coming. So there's this thing that they shoot at the ship where it is a bunch of fire cannons, and it basically destroys any ship. So now what we're going to do is go back out and completely take everyone out. So uh, yeah, and it definitely happens. It happens on a regular basis with the different ships in general. All right, now we're gonna go take the ship out and go back out there. Okay, and making my way out because sometimes it could just be like a maze or labyrinth. Certainly going through these different regions of the ship. Okay, so there looks like the rain has stopped in the game, and we are now venturing off. Oh, hello, Anna. It's great to see you. Welcome to the Eclectic stream. Okay, so now we're going to do is repair this, and now we're going to go back out and take out some ships. Pools no murky cursed. Yeah, we got our alien gang up in here. And Carlos. Yeah, shout out to Carlos too. And Saw Girl. Alright, so the rain has stopped and the moon is out bright. Now we're going to go to the Rum Runners Island and we're going to take out some more of these ships and then go to one of the islands. Okay. So we're going to do this round and get them. Okay, and okay, looks like sometimes this game likes to do a thing where this is going to sail right through the island. It's so funny. Like, yeah, it's sailing right through the island right there. It is so funny. The way the game likes to glitch. Well, it's not even really the game glitching. It's the supernatural ability this ship has. See, I can't do that, but this thing could just sail right through the island. But we're still going to get him anyway. The ship that defies the laws of physics. But then again, a lot of these ships are under some supernatural curse anyway. It's it's like what we are talking about before, where there's bases underwater or some sort of location some of these UAP UFOs go to because they were, as I said, from the time period of these pirate ships, they were seeing them, and to the current time period, they, with all the undiscovered things underwater and with our technology, we're not really able to conveniently go underwater as we would like to go there because of the various different issues like that that at the moment are limiting us. But yes, and let's see. Anna says, "Surprised the state rested than defense in Clancy case." Yeah, yeah, it's definitely wrapping up very quick, and the the Clancy case that is a very the trial is very big everywhere. To a third. I think the state cut their witnesses to a third. Oh, okay. Thanks. I wasn't aware that they cut them because I knew they had four witnesses. Yeah, but it's getting of like I remember during the Depp trial. That's the kind of numbers that those chat rooms are getting now. It's getting pretty big. That trial, as I said, is really big. Bigger in a long time. I've not seen numbers as big as I'm seeing now. Yeah, and we are. So yeah, on Monday it'll pick up, and although I think the judge is silly a lot of times. 18 days in. Yes, that is true. And the judge kind of I feel takes a lot of breaks, things like that, but it's he likes to take his time with it, and I kind of think it's like a kangaroo court in a way. But I understand it's moving along and it's nearly finished. We'll see how it goes towards the end. Yeah, you too. Yeah, the judge is like every time he starts, he goes to sidebar. That's what he, and then he takes a break, and in a sidebar, and then they go to another sidebar, then a break, then it's lunch, then you go to a sidebar break, day's over with, and they go home. Moki says hello to Zero and Anna. Facts. Anna said at first say Friday, then worked until 4 p.m. Yeah. Why is Candace Owens talking about Clancy? They're both in the same team. So you see, a lot of these political people are talking about the Clancy trial because. Oh, hello, Owl. Good to see you, buddy. Welcome to the spaceship. At the end of the day, he goes to the Casbah. Yeah. Okay. Are you from SNS and you're from LC? Great to see you, Owl. Yeah, engagement farming. Yeah, a lot of people in the political sphere are talking about it, Mermaid, everywhere. Everybody's talking about the Clancy trial. It gets them, you know, engagement farming. Yeah, everywhere. Because the people outside of the trial hemisphere, I was always in both hemispheres of politics and trials, but obviously I drifted into the trial, or you could call them true crime hemisphere. But yeah, it's because everybody wants to get the views and whatever else from talking about the case. Yeah, yeah shout out to Owl. Okay, and now we're gonna go this way and take this little ship out. Yeah, yeah, and a lot of people like there's people that watch a whole trial and everybody may have a different opinion on the verdict, and there will be conflicts about what people think about a verdict because not everyone agrees on a verdict. It's like a giant jury, a chat room, and I would be thinking that some people, say in the political hemisphere, are not as familiar with. If someone, especially not following the whole case, may not be familiar with it, but look, somebody that could watch a whole case every single second can have a completely different verdict than someone that watched it the same amount of time. So yeah, just everybody has a different opinion about it. But yeah, definitely somebody that is specializes in trial content more frequently is, I would say, would be most reliable about it. Even if they're right about something, they're not as familiar with it. At the moment, I'm playing solo. No one I know is online at the moment. Okay, and I'm a little bit too close to this ship, so we're gonna go in this direction. Okay, and I'm going to be firing at this. All right, and you see the ship goes to the Shadow Realm. All right, it's kind of like for me to see different people talk. There's always going to be people that talk about trials everywhere. When I see people that don't usually talk about trials talk about it, it feels a little bit of, not in a bad way, but a little bit of. It's kind of like if you have somebody that you know and they go to your house, and it's kind of weird than seeing them at school. That's kind of like what the feeling is. Yeah, bye bye ship. Yeah. Alright, said, I've been away from the media, but then when I step back, it's also a circus show. Oh, it's always a circus show. That's it is content farming. They're just, and they do things in the media to get reactions to then of get more money, and also it's not just about money itself, but and monetization. It's also attention. Everybody's trying to seek an attention and reaction, and they get fueled by divide and people kind of like turning on each other and drama. Really, like chaos. That's another thing that they like to do. Drama and chaos. Okay, and that sun is beautiful right there. This game over has done so well over time with its graphics. I'm glad it got into the hands of these independent developers. Now, I was learning about the game and how they're able to bring it back, and it's really crazy. It was a couple of 15 and 12-year-olds and 15-year-olds that after the game went down, they worked together to pick everything they could, I guess, from the original game, and tediously they were able to reconstruct the whole game over years, and because they had the original source code and some of the props of it, and they they did the impossible. Moki, I completely agree. Like we've been talking about aliens forever, yeah, and then everybody else is talking about it. It's, you get the feeling, yeah. All right, and Mermaid says, yes, I am, and finally seeing all that is quite crazy. Oh, Anna, she watches the trials here with us. She does. And also, what we do basically, we a lot of times it's like kind of like I've been hearing about the different type of alien species for so many years, and then all of a sudden, yeah, because I stream the trials on here and Mermaid sees them on here, but what what happens is so many times the oh okay you didn't see her, yeah, yeah, and that is a thing that happens. Is it's so funny, Moki, when I saw on Fox where Fox will talk about all these different, you know, alien species and stuff that happens and that happen to exist. And then I remember talking about it when I was in school and all these different things. Oh, okay, Mermaid, understood. I just off subject. I tune into the juicy ones the most and talk about the trials or crime on it. Yeah. Yes, I did, Fifi. And good to see you, Fifi. Welcome to the stream. And Tupac's trial has its good moments. Yeah, Tupac. Yeah, the dude in the Tupac trial, the uh, Keith D, was triggered that they were giving out his address everywhere. Oh, good, Moki. Yeah. As I said, I will say with the it's wild to see the different alien species being talked about everywhere when we've talked about it for years. That's what I feel about the trials. When we talk about trials all the time, and she said no new trial for Carmelo. Yeah, apparently, did they decide to not do it? Apparently, they're going to give him a new trial because the way it was handled. But I don't know. Thank you, Fifi, for the update. So Anna, it's an eclectic. I made a new thing, Electic, Eclectic. It's an eclectic stream, so people can talk about whatever they want to talk about. Right. I used to be super into the children trials, but I dig into the interrogations, body cams. Now I'm into the other subjects. Oh, good. And that's how you got into it in the first place. What's the Clancy verdict? Juries can always be shocking. I don't know what they're thinking. I would say they would be most likely irritated with the way the judge and those different people handle the situation. Of they probably irritated the jury. They probably will see. Yeah, it's hard for me to predict exactly what it would be. It may be not guilty. I would say possibly leaning. I'm more leaning that the jury's going to probably say not guilty because the way the prosecution keeps asking these questions to these experts, and the experts seem to confirm that she had a problem. So it's leaning more towards that, but they may do a surprise and be a guilty. And I think the society in general split 50-50 on it. Oh, she would be found not responsible of it. The way the trial is being handled, the way the evidence and stuff is coming out, I would say probably uh, not guilty of the insanity plea, or the should be put in a hospital. But it could be the other way around and be a completely guilty. I don't know. But still, I respect whatever the decision is. Yeah, and the crime was horrid, which is those children. I don't want to ever downplay what she did to the kids. Of course, rest in peace to them. Because I don't want people to think I'm. Because the way people have talked about it is that if people believe that she's put in a hospital, doesn't mean that they're condoning the crime that she did. And if she did do it on purpose, she was really good at faking it. Okay? 'Cause some people might do that, but I would say not guilty of reasons of insanity. Of, yeah, but they could say guilty, and I'm fine with that. I mean, either way, it's okay. I mean, and it was messed up what happened. I heard about the Carmelo right now. Good news. Yeah, I saw that the evidence they kept out is wild, but I can see why they did it. Yeah. Okay, he has come. M has come online. That's good. Okay, they're about to hit me, but I go away. Okay. Mermaid says she's always in trouble for talking. Okay. And Anna says, seen a lot of normal seeming women have these psychotic breaks, she, but something, this woman that's off putting to me, and not convinced that she has the disorder. Okay. Postpartum. Okay, that's fine, Anna. Thank you for telling us your take on this. Appreciate it. All right, so M is with me in the game. That's awesome. Anna said that Mermaid and Anna are bad girls. Scared. And yeah, so this is something that I believe that with a and look, she could have been very good at faking it, and there's with me with what I believe is with postpartum. There's this like alcohol. Some people can. Oh, he is on the ship with me. Let's see. I could zoom in and show you. Oh, come on. I could show you right now. Okay. He is right there in the cannon. Right there. Okay. There, he's the green one walking around. Oh, she definitely has crazy eyes. She definitely does. I wouldn't expect someone like that to have sane eyes if they were faking it or not, but yeah, they definitely have strange eyes. Like some people might have, you know, become an alcoholic, some and do crazy things. Some people can drink and never have a problem. I think it just depends on the person. I also believe that with it's a spectrum, right? So there's people that could be under psychosis, but they're so high functioning that they could do other things. Like there's people in the different cults, so the Jim Jones or Heaven's Gate, and a different situation, but they're under a delusion. And when they're under this delusion that they have, they uh, the software that's operating their brain is completely compromised by delusion, but they could high function. They could do other things that regular things. Sort of like what the doctor was explaining the other day. So if it can't exactly prove what she's thinking is a little bit tedious, but they definitely can. Uh, my logic, I could reason out why she had a very very horrible case of it, and she's had really bad genetics, and everything bad just happened at once. And I do believe that there is a neglect from the doctors and the medicines that she was taking to. But as I said, it's she could have been very good at faking it. There is a woman recently, a couple of I think a couple of days ago or a day ago or so, but she was doing something to her. She deleted her tried to delete her three kids. One of them survived, and she was calling the husband saying, say goodbye to your kids, and that's somebody's just some evil person, right? But the Lindsay situation, it's there could be a possibility that there's something else going on there besides just a regular nutty person doing murder. Oh, okay, Anna, understood. A lot of people believe the same thing, and she she definitely has some crazy some of either deceitful eyes or real intense stare. I could see what you're talking about. See, they're shooting. Okay, a little bit of a distance, and I misfired, and that's okay. But I keep a safe distance from a couple of these things that are trying to hit the ship. She was resistant to treatment, non-cooperation with treatment, and if you are mentally messed up, you stop breastfeeding and treat your mental state. Oh, I agree. And unfortunately, people that are not well a lot of times do stuff like that. Uh, they think they're okay, or for whatever reason, they don't want to get help, or they're just defiant, and it's foolish. It's irresponsible, and for her to not take the treatment that she should take. Now, I'm in a saint. I would think that in the state that I'm in, I would believe it's getting help is the right thing. Now, I'm not in her shoes, so it is possible that if someone's not well, they may not really be thinking well at all in that sense. Oh, M did a great job. He took out the sails of that other ship. That's great. Now remember, some sort of motar could hit us, or as they say, a mota can hit us and end everything. But it's pretty some cool moves right now. Guess I overthink juries are wacky. Yeah, juries definitely can come up with things that like I wouldn't expect. Sometimes I was pretty certain somebody was guilty, and they come back with innocent. It's like it's obviously that person, but they come back as innocent. Other times I thought that they were not guilty, or they and they come back as guilty, in all kinds of situations. Oh, good. We took out the bounty hunter. That's great. Okay. Hernandez said medical people are very stubborn. I worked in a hospital and had doctors and nurses and they wanted to run the show. Oh yeah, yeah. I could I could see that. I wouldn't be surprised, but I appreciate that exclusive info. They're not real. They're more stubborn to getting help and stuff. And we're going to be landing at Cuba to get the loot, and then we're going to go back out and take more. Okay. All right. And Cuba's the island I always like to go to. I remember when I would do my eclectic live streams in the past. I used to always do this with the. Um, I would start off at Cuba. Oh, it's cool, Anna. We, a lot of people here love trials, and I obsess over them all the time. Okay. Oh yeah, he has his own ship, but a lot of times we use mine. But yeah, let's see. Let's do this. Okay, and yeah, that is M and I right there. Looking pretty good. And yeah, this is Cuba from 1700s. Okay, so M's gonna launch his own ship, and we can see his ship, and we're gonna go board it. There we go. I'm gonna show you all M's ship. All right, this is M's ship right here. Okay, and his sails are a little bit different, and he's okay. That so M has these dragon sails. These are very cool, right there. That's M at the piloting the ship right there. Okay, and I'm going to take one of the cannons, and we're going to go fire at them. Probably should do some repairs. Okay, this is where the repairing happens. Yeah, nice. Yes. Okay. Repairing M ship. Cutting the wood. Okay, and now pumping out the water from the ship. This is a fun part. Looks like he's firing at an enemy. But we basically, at this point in time, repaired it. All right, now it's time to fire. Let's do this. Let's go up here. Let's. We're doing pretty good at firing at this thing right there. Okay. Let's see, and it's a saw thing on Tupac like documentary, and the white cop said he was deleted in his arms, and a cop asked if he had last words and told cop "F you" and died. Yeah, and Loki said, "Yes, that's true. Friend broke that story." Yeah, scared. Okay, and yeah, that definitely is makes me scared. Wrong side is over here. Okay. Whoa, there's a whole armada out here. Whoa. Yeah, I agree, and it's a very it's cringe. With all the a lot of lives are lost. It's really messed up. It's really wicked. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Oh, there's a lot of them. Wow, this is impressive. Okay. Do some repairs. Well, yeah, the Tupac. If we're talking about Tupac specifically, he passed away about 6 days later. If it's somebody else, if we, oh, if it's not Tupac. Well, the reason why they don't usually like cops because the laws of the street are kind of different, where they don't want to associate with the police or tell them anything, and that's what that's how their faction goes. Yeah. Oh, okay. Your friend's the cop's cousin. Oh, wow. Wow. Yeah, but it's the I just think the gang stuff's so silly. It's like with Tupac specifically, he was gonna be an actor in really big movies, but just like the Fulio trial, Fulio's gone, and all those other men that were involved in the Fulio case are in locked up. It's like it just destroys a whole community. I'm not against the hip hop stuff, but all the other stuff is just it's a self destructive thing, really. There were Irish and Italian gangs, and that's what they're trying to copy. But it's not good to try to emulate that because it's a bad thing to do. Oh yeah, Smokey, please send the link. Absolutely. Yes, it's very dumb, Anna. Absolutely, definitely. Davis is a buffoon. Like hearing him talk in those interviews, he's definitely is a buffoon. I was in college. Uh, Tupac made me angry. Blah, 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 blah. Thank you. I appreciate Moki. Okay. All right. I'm repairing his ship so we don't sink. Okay. Idiots aren't smart enough to be Italian mafia. Yeah, Anna. Definitely. Yeah. They're trying to emulate Scarface and the mafia and the Irish mafia too. And yeah, I believe that the I think I read somewhere that the mafia and the hood people were collaborating at one time, but it's like the the hood ones are more like you know probably cannon fodder pretty much to what the mafia would want to do. Yeah, but it's a bunch of things to not emulate. Yeah, it's like people will delete each other over the stupidest things. By the way, uh, from from what I've like heard in the news research and like documentaries and stuff, it's like people with the wrong colors or people with you step in their shoes or especially with rap clicks. There's lots of like beef. Like there's like they'll like hate each other for no reason. It's really ridiculous. The dumb mafia guy that screwed the mafia was John Gotti. He broke the code of keeping mouth shut because he wanted to flaunt and ain't how it works. Crips and Blood think they're blue and red. Yeah, yeah, it's hilarious. Yeah, the self snitching is ridiculous. Yeah. Ah, okay. Hello there, Doe. Great to see you. All right, so we're bracing the ship, and yeah, the Crips and the Bloods. They're all in Cali, and they're like on different sides of the area, and in Compton, and they like to. One of them was more for the East Coast. The other one was more the for the West Coast, and they had World War III over it. Yeah. Yeah, Moki, they definitely don't value human life. It's a very cringe. All right, and now we are pumping the water out, more of it out. Let's see. Yeah, as way in the back. That's where Doe is. Hilarious. Okay, and now we're going to pump out the water. Okay, and we're going to do some bracing. Brace and brace. Okay, and we're going to put this here. We're going to put that over here. And we're going to put this way. Like that. Quick work. I'm worried some critter is going to get Doe during her lives. Oh, scared, scared. And it's like, and M's trying to say that M was very cool. He went into this. There was this whole giant armada that of treasure, and he was curious about it, and he went after it, and he was, and I'm like, nah, it was cool. It was cool. It was no biggie. Yeah. Oh, we were scared. We thought maybe it was a djinn or it was some uh, a raccoon, Rico the raccoon, or some a balding possum, something like that. And yeah, we were scared because this little white thing was darting around and it was thinking it was clever. So yeah, we're concerned that a spook is going to jump out on Doe and make us scared, scared, scared. Okay. We did. We thought a rabid possum was in her house. Oh yeah, yeah, and the possum was really, smirking and was just going to be lurking and waddling its tail from behind, and was going to come out the darkness and start plotting. Yeah. Okay, and now we're patching this up. Okay, and now going up this way. Yeah, we're going to save it that way, and we're going to make this very quick and simple with this brace. Let's say, because that's why um, this game is so iconic. It was able to capture the same things that it had before. Okay, so a Timu Sheen possum stowaway. Yeah. Okay, now cutting through this. Let's see. All right. Now using the hammer. Could have a ghost documentaries about what is lurking in the shadows of Doe's lives. Yeah. Okay, so uh, now we're patching up some more holes. Today I was able to get the grass done, and that was good. It needed some help. Have some more cucumbers growing on a vine. I thought that was nice. And now we're pumping out some more. Oh, absolutely. I don't always believe them, no, Moki. I don't. It's not the most trustworthy. Yeah. The former AFS. Oh, GTA 6 was hacked? Oh, before GTA 6 comes out, GTA 6 gets hacked. I'll get to what you're saying in a moment, Moki. And before GTA 6, we have uh, a Tupac trial that should have happened 30 years ago. I mean, what a crazy year it is in 2026. What a crazy year. Okay, now this is going to be a little bit. So, yeah, Mermaid, I did not hear about that. That's wild. Wow. It got hacked. And Moki, I don't believe the agent. Or, not necessarily he's lying, but I don't trust him exactly. Okay. This is going to take a minute to do. Alright. And it was leaked. Yeah. Yeah. And let's see what chat's saying. Alright. So, a former AFOSI counterintelligence agent says that the alien interview is real. Why believe counterintelligence agent plus the video is not Skinny Bob? Exactly. It's a bunch of hocus pocus. Definitely. Saw a thing from 2020. Pastor shot his neighbors coming over in his retaining wall, and the kids. And there's a lot of trouble with them in the past. And his lawyer in Vegas is Davis' lawyer. Oh wow! What a plot twist. It's like a lot of these things just come full circle. Oh, it's bad. If you were calling it a forest fire, wow. Not scared. Mermaid. Before GTA 6 is launched, we get GTA 6 hacked. Before GTA 6 is even launched, we get the Tupac trial after 30 years. Well, this year, just before GTA 6 came out, crazy, catastrophic historical events happened. Wow. All right, patching up. Yeah, Davis's lawyer is he he's like Polynesian or Samoan or something. He has a lot of tattoos. Yeah. Yeah, definitely Mermaid. It's the greatest joke of 2026. Oh, M is doing great in the game. M has achieved a high level in the ship sinking episode. Awesome. Okay. Oh yeah, he got guilty. Yeah, it's a he lost that case. Yeah, it makes sense. Oh, I upgraded a level. Whoa, excellent. M got the highest level in the game right here. Excellent, excellent. Okay, Anna, GTA is called Grand Theft Auto, and in the game you could be. It's like takes place. Oh, the new Anna, the new game takes place in Florida. You could be in like New York or L.A. or Chicago, and you're basically living like a gang life or like a some sort of crime syndicate of some sort. And what you do is you go in GTA and you kind of like on a mission working for this like gang syndicate, and you could do a freestyle in the game where you could just go around and just break into cars and just get firearms, just shooting everything, and you could get in a helicopter and just go crazy, and you get to kind of rob a bank and stuff. It's pretty wild. It was a game Mary Toodles was not really into me playing when I was little, I but when I got older, I played it. So yeah, so that's basically what Grand Theft Auto is. It's pretty crazy. It's you can throw bombs and stuff too. Oh no, it's not political. It's oh, there's a scene where Lamar roasts Franklin. Those are two characters, and he like went off on him. Lamar roasted Franklin. It was that was pretty epic. And then they had this thing people made up is everybody roast Franklin, and they had every single Marvel and DC character, every single cartoon, everything, and all these buses of people coming out and roasting him. So that people make so many like funny YouTube videos out of it. It's these things. Yeah, that's basically what GTA is. Yeah, it's a very bad game, but it's super popular. It's true. So shout out to M. Did excellent in the game. Got the high ranking level of like the highest rank in the sinking the ships. That's great. My mom took away book looking for Good Bar when I was middle school. Hilarious. Yeah. Scared. Oh, we got a big loot. Whoa. Yeah, he did great. All right. All right. Let's do this. Oh, this is where they. This is at the. This is where they have that liar's dice game. A lot of seagulls here too. I'll read you a description of what this game's about exactly to give you just like a whole like, recap of it. Let's see. Yeah, definitely scared. All right. Mermaid said I played GTA when I was 6 and ended someone's life was never turned back and on the game I grew up. This pirate game is like GTA pirate game version. Oh yeah, yeah, definitely. It is definitely scary. All right. Okay, the critical acclaim video game franchise where GT Grand Theft Auto is navigate vast open world environment as a criminal rising through the ranks of the underworld. Created by DMA Design, now Rockstar North in 1997. Series is famous for the cultural satire, player freedom, and storytelling. Open world freedom. Players freely explore massive cities based in real life American metropolis, accepting jobs for crime bosses to earn money and unlock areas. Wanted system. Committing crimes triggers police chases and scale up intensity. Driving the plane, flying, and shooting, and mini games like golf and tennis. Let's see. All right, and in-game radio stations parody American media, politics, and consumerism. GTA 1 and 2, top-down bird's eye view, simple arcade style focused on scoring chaos points. 3D Universe, and that was 97 to 99. 3D Universe 2001 to 2006. GTA 3, uh, San Andreas. I remember that one. 3D person, fully cinematic story, radio ads, and voice against legends. And HD Universe 2008 present, GTA 4 and 5. Third person, first person, ultra realistic physical multiplayer characters. Liberty City, a dark city. Let's see. A dark, gritty reaction of New York City. Vice City, a neon soaked parody of Miami, typically set in the retro aesthetic. San Andreas, Los Santos, a sprawling map based in on Los Angeles in Southern California. All right. GTA 5 and Beyond, released originally in 2013, 5 became one of the most profitable entertainment products in history and introduced a multi protagonist narrative tracking three distinct criminals alongside GTA Online. Alright, let's see. Okay. Alright, right here. Oh, you haven't remade Scared? It, it definitely needs to get done so you can get your game ready. Yeah. GTA 6 has been targeted by hackers twice, including a massive high profile breach just occurred. A hack group called CyberLeak bypassed security and began leaking genuine GTA 6 gameplay footage, in game cutscenes, and full maps. The hacker proved that they have access to the playable internal build of the game by sharing a video where they use the machine pew pew to shoot bullet holes in a wall, spelling out the word leak. And Motive CyberLeak published a manifesto framing the hack as a protest. They are demanding that Rockstar Game Universe reverse decisions regarding all digital pre-orders and release physical disc versions of the game. Up next is Pool Glow, and I can't believe, well, that is. It was leaked. I heard it was over Bitcoin. Yeah. It, that could be a factor too. At the moment, it has to do with the. Yeah, because with GTA, they're not having a CD versions. They're having the other types of versions where it's all digital. Yeah, I look forward to seeing Pool Glow. Security warning. Do not click on links claiming to be a playable download of the leaked game. Security firms have confirmed these downloads are actually malicious malware designed to steal data. Years prior. Oh, it's a good game. Let's see. Years prior, a completely separate and historic hack took place when 17-year-old Arion Kutaj, member of the international cyber crime group Lapsus, breached Rockstar's internal Slack servers. Oh, you wouldn't do it? That's good. Yeah, yeah. It's a good warning to give. Because a lot of times when now I'll say this, I'm glad I have the computer that I have. That's why we did all these live streams that we're doing here, and it is really cool to see how my YouTube career went in the direction it did. I had a PC, I had a but when the other computer was passed from old age, it was during COOF 19. I was playing this game on that one, and I didn't get one, but I got this like Dell laptop, and I had this T blog thing, and thought I was going to do that and a YouTube thing, but I didn't really have the stuff I have on this computer. So, uh, and I was like, I was going to play this Flash game that I played in school. Some medieval game, and I go in there, and a virus happens because the game was compromised by hackers. So, I was like, you know what? I was this YouTube thing I was going to pursue anyway, and here we are. I chose the right computer. Uh, because the other, the I needed more of a powerful computer for what I had to do. Right, and imagine won't be doing little games forever, maybe, but you gotta switch it up. But yeah, yeah, it's good that you are switching it up. That's good. Let's see, and completely separate and historic hack took place on 17-year-old Iran, member of the international cyber crime groups LAP and unpolished alpha development footage of GTA 6 and incredible uh, courage pulled off the breach from hotel room while on bail for the hacking of Nevada. He used nothing more than the Amazon Fire TV stick, a hotel television, and a smartphone. And Courage was arrested days later because of his severe autism and violent behavior. of custody, he was deemed unfit to stand trial and was sentenced to an definite stay in a secure hospital. Let's see, she's pool glow. Let's see. All right, let's see the pool glow video game. All right, release on August 13, 2026. Pool Glow is a casual exploration style indie game developed by Shiba HJ Game. It is heavily inspired by the pool core internet aesthetic. Instead of the intense action, the game relies entirely on wandering through vast scenery, open pool spaces, and observe quiet interplay of light, water, shadows for relaxation. Now there is a commercial pool lights. Oh, thank you, Mary Toodles, for the nice dono. All right, and yeah, and you're planning the night swim are. Oh, the pirate is staying still. Uh, we uh, we were able to. Oh, we were playing the game the quite a while of, and now I'm reading some things. Yeah. All right. And safety note because it requires the so design. This is advanced 30W 12V 1224V full spectrum LED light system manufactured in PAL lighting. It provides smooth color transitions across in-ground residential and commercial pools without the harsh glare or dark spots. Uh, Safety note because it is requires pulling heavy duty 80-foot or 150-foot power cords through standard pool niches, it typically requires a certified pool technician safe illusion. All right. Well, that's really cool. Let's see. Okay, I turned it on so people could hear me. All right, I didn't realize my microphone was off. So, yeah, didn't realize the microphone wasn't on, but uh, you hear seagulls. That's cool. All right. So, anyway, Pearl was shook. Okay. All right. So, you hear me now. That's good. Right, Pool Glow is the indie walking simulator and a game developed and published by Shiba HJ Games, and released in August. Owl says a bag of pirate's booty aged white cheddar would be perfect right now. Yes, yes, absolutely. Oh, yeah. See. Is an indie walking simulator and simulation game developed and published by the Shiba HJ Games, released in August 13, 2026. Price as a budget light $5.99, focuses on entirely on the atmospheric psychological exploration of survival and exploration in surreal spaces and liminal space. Setup: you wake up with no memory or senses. Yeah, that is true. And Moki says, "Hi Mary, did you see that my son is playing the game with your son?" And yeah, that is true. I was switching over to the screen right here. Let's go this way. Where is it? There he is. That's not it. It's the other one. All right, so that is my character sleeping, and that is uh, Moki's son in the game with me right there. Mermaid said, "Hey, Mary and Doe, I'm still here, and the mermaid. I'll be right back. Also, I'm wondering if you can play a short clip of Full Glow." Yeah. And okay, so this is my character awake right here. Hilarious Moki. Yeah. All right, let's this. Okay. All right, now we're gonna go on my ship and go out again. Let's go this way. Here's my ship right here. Moki said he made himself short, but he is and a spectator, yeah. Okay. Now we're firing at will.
They know this be a pirate ship. Time to start plundering. Keep at it! There'll be loot aboard those ships!
Oh, that's cool, yes, absolutely.
We sunk her, Captain!
Oh, you haven't? Well, I'm glad that you get to hear it this time. Taking out some phantom ships.
To Davy Jones's locker with you all.
Yeah, yes, these are sounds of it. Yeah, that's it. And this is similar to Davy Jones' shit right now.
Plunder those ships!
The mermaid bath typo and the sound effects game sound like. Oh, that's very. Yeah, I absolutely agree.
Turn him into fish food.
Okay, now we're gonna get some Navy ships.
We sunk her, Captain!
Oh, we're gonna get that ship right there. That was the ship that caused me problems earlier. Definitely. Use precision. Bloodhound.
Plunder those ships!
Go.
Davy Jones's locker with you all. Take what you can. Give nothing back. Keep at it. There'll be loot aboard those ships.
Okay, and cargo through here. Oh yeah, the Dutch one. That one was very good. The dead man's chest.
Turn him into fish food.
Excellent.
Plunder those ships.
Alright, so... Our easy pirate aboard the ship ladies are clean shaven pirate aboard the ship. Yeah, I'm Captain Clean Bottom. Right. So now the ship is being repaired. As we travel through.
To Davy Jones's locker with you all. Keep at it! There'll be loot aboard those ships!
Oh, thank you, Lord. Appreciate it. Thanks. I shot the Lori. Glad to see you. I hope your day went well, Lori. Got grass done, did some things, and there are cucumbers coming up.
We sunk her, Captain!
Big. Firing at another ghost ship.
Plunder those ships!
A shout out to Mary Toodles, member. Being a member for 7 months. Appreciate it.
Turn him into fish food.
car for 9 hours almost. Oh, wow. The spaceship mechanic was working on her car.
Keep at it! There'll be loot aboard those ships! We sunk her, Captain! They're on alert. They're trying to protect their treasure. Sink those ships and claim what's ours. To Davy Jones's locker with you all.
Alright, now we're gonna go to the Greyhound.
Take what you can! Give nothing back!
But yeah, the voices are really cool. It's nice to hear them. So a lot of times I had them muted, but now I'm playing.
Plunder those ships!
Okay.
To Davy Jones's locker with you all.
Okay, now we're going to take out some of the vanguards. Thank you, Carlos, for the facts. For the win. So,
Turn him into fish food.
yeah, shout out to Carlos.
We're stuffed to the gills with treasure, Captain.
All right.
Those greedy bounty hunters will surely be after us now.
Let's take on the bounty.
Keep at it! There'll be loot aboard those ships!
Yeah, they have indeed. Pirate farm. You want to kind of stay out of range of it. You can fire something at the ship, sink as quickly. Thank you for the ice cream sprinkle. Hard. It said the ship can sink in a second. Firing at those things at us. Sink the whole thing. you're in a thunderstorm. Okay. Good luck with that. Yeah, the thunderstorms can be nice and soothing, where they can be. So, we are on the calm seas right now. It's not raining. Oh, thanks for the flower. Oh, excellent. M took out the sails. My pleasure. Okay, we're taking the bounty out.
Plunder those ships!
Yeah, excellent. The sky's getting dark. It looks like it's going to be rainy at some point in the game. Now we are docking. Last time Storm won, the Rumbles was like 60 seconds long. Oh my goodness! Wow, that's like a hybrid storm right there. That looks like my area during sunset right there. Yeah, the graphics in this game are incredible. Alright, got some loot. Oh, I remember that the electricity went out. I was listening to some Tupac, and then the power came back on. So it was pretty cool. Yeah, it was quiet. And there's we have some electric candles on. Let's go to the woods. This is actually the graveyard. Oh yeah, it's very soothing at night. I'm gonna go to an island to fight something that's more of a challenge. Let's go this way. Alright, so I have to walk all the way. So I'm gonna go to an island to fight some nice sunset. You don't like the stormy weather, but it's a little cooler and it helps. Yeah, it does make things cool. I don't know, like it's super complicated, but yeah, this is just easy. It's like, oh, you had pouring rain running into Walmart. Okay. So this island is just kind of like a simple island. It's not really like a difficult. Well, I could just use one of these. That'd be better. Let's see. Using the staff. We'll use this power up. Oh, almost done with leveling up. Well, that's a nice moon. 11. That's great. Artudel says if she goes somewhere, yes, I'm dueling. I did the trick. Wrong weapon. This one. Wrong weapon. Looks like we're just stuck on this weapon. Okay, now he's fighting this. Another type of... That's the one. Okay. So now let's go to... is up high. Cool.
They know this be a pirate ship. Time to start plundering. To Davy Jones's locker with you all.
Okay, and now
We sunk her, Captain. Take what you can, give nothing back. Plunder those ships.
yeah, it's the pirates talking to the. This way, and we'll go to Boles on Jurors. First, we're gonna get the ship.
Turn him into fish food. Keep at it! There'll be loot aboard those ships!
There's two on the ship.
Take what you can!
Loki's
Give
saying
nothing
so.
back!
Now we're going.
Turn him into fish food.
Now we're on our way to New Island. That's on the other side. Hopefully this island has something. That's where we're going. Cool. Okay, let's go here. Let's set fire to the grave. Okay, let's see. This one's a challenge. Now we're going to use the skills of the sword. They're going to get me. Close. They got me. Boles is on the ship, that's true. Alright, and M is helping me come back to life. Let's see what this. Drink some tonic. Definitely. We need to take out this thing. Doing pretty good. It's gonna take me out. Lock. Oh, good. We got him. Fixing my thing right here. Bloodshot. Okay, well, the moon's out, spooky. Got me. Well, I guess the shotgun was better to use towboats. Alright, let's see. So I know now what the shotgun thing works. And he can have the pistol thing and I'll have the shotgun thing. Alright, so I want to go back to him. Yeah, Tortuga jail. Alright, we're going to M right now. Go. So good. This works better. The blunder thing. Just get him. Alright, and this time. Get me. Okay. Alright. We did it. Good. Sword warfare is pretty leveled up pretty well at the moment. Cool. Level 17. More leveling up to do on my end. solid shot. Now here. A lot of graves. Like a sniper. Pretty good. This. All right. Alright, so we're going to take that loot. And that. Probably just going to go off this time. Alright, so this. Okay, thank you for coming, everybody. That'll be it for this stream. And peace.